Supporters and sexual health educators ask, why is sexual health important for people who are neurodiverse or have developmental disabilities?
We're sexual beings. It is part of our lives. I think it's even more important for kids with disabilities because they're more vulnerable, because often they don't use the correct language. Their parents haven't talked to them. They don't feel like they can get information.
So using like anatomically correct words.
Anatomically correct words. We need them to be assertive when they don't like what's going on, whatever that might be.
It's part of life. Even if you don't want to face it, or if you just say, no, this doesn't exist, he doesn't understand, let's work for us, just try to ignore it, it's not gonna happen.
If folks have information about sexual health, if they have like the correct names for their body parts, including their genitals, etc., if they know about things like consent and bodily autonomy, then they're going to be less at risk of experiencing sexual abuse.
A lot of people that I was working with have come to me with, I can't have sex, I can't have a partner, I'm never gonna get married. They don't even have the ability to conceive of what that's gonna look like because they've been told all their life that that's not for them.
Are there specific things that are your why when it comes to talking to your sibling about these things?
My main why is his happiness, really. I want him to be happy and have all of the opportunities that I have, really, when it comes to relationships and sex and knowledge around those things.
We want to be loved, you know? We want to like be chosen and wanted and seen as valued and worthy of those things.
Yeah, being worthy.
Being
I think,
worthy.
yeah, knowing that you are worthy, no matter your sexuality or anything, that you're allowed to feel the things that you feel, and you're allowed to talk about them.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert in teaching it at all, and there wasn't really any phone number or anything that I was given, so I just had to figure it out on my own.
One of the things that we do often tell home care providers is it's actually in some ways better if you're not a sexual health expert, because then if you don't know the answer to a question that's coming up, you can actually tell the person, I don't know the answer to that, but you know what? I do know some reliable resources that we could go to. And that actually shows the person where they can go and get some of this information.
And I think it gets easier the more you do it. It's kind of like exposure therapy, you know, the more that you have those conversations and realize and have the experience of it being okay, the more comfortable I've felt.
When we're talking to staff, one thing that we often like to let people know is that, first of all, it's okay to have your own feelings. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel out of your depth. And also that it's okay not to get it perfectly right.
It helps a lot to have that reassurance and that reminder that having imperfect conversations is so much better than not having conversations at all.
For additional help and resources, visit www.real-talk.org.